Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I edit my pictures using Photoshop, and I shot these pictures today using my Nikon D810 and 50mm 1.4. There's a reason I chose a portrait and a landscape picture. It's because I also want to show you guys how I put them on my stories. So let's go ahead and drag these in. So this is a little bit underexposed, so I'm gonna pull up the shadows a little bit and exposure a little bit, and then put down the highlights, do contrast, a little bit of clarity, dehaze. This is a new option for the newest 2018 Photoshop CC. I don't know if all the versions have it. There's a little bit of blue in this picture, and I'm not sure if I want to correct. I could correct a little bit, so I'll go to 3800. So this one, I'll just go down on the highlights a little bit of shadows, some contrast, blacks I won't touch much, clarity, and then let's see if I can drag the blacks a little bit more. This one I'll probably go a little bit towards the blue to make them more balanced. Okay, so let's go to the HSL adjustment tab. Let's drag the blue and see what's actually happening. So yeah, the blue's not that heavy on this picture. This one either. So I can just leave it as is. Not a big deal. Okay, so these are done. I'll just open images. This is a problem that you guys don't need to be worried about. I changed the color settings on my Adobe Photoshop. Alright, so yeah, this picture is fairly sharp. I focused on this guy right here. Okay, so I would crop a little bit. Second clear. I would crop until here so that you don't see that guy on the side. Okay. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to go ahead and add an exposure adjustment layer, and I'm going to go ahead and make the offset positive 0.025, and then I'm going to make a copy of it by pressing Ctrl J or Command J. I think it's the same for Apple, or I can just drag and drag it to the new layer, so it'll make a copy of it. I'll just use Ctrl J, and the next one I'll use 0.015, sorry. So the first one is 0.25 and the 0.15, and then I'm going to go here, which is a lookup table adjustment layer, put it in between. So you can even go here and press on color lookup. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and load 3D LUT, and it's going to be Magenta Fantasy 4. I'm going to put it at 50%. And then I'm gonna go ahead and make another lookup table, color lookup, and I'm gonna make it 25% and select 1. I'm just gonna go through what color is looking better here. So there's 5, 6, 7. So 7 is a little bit more greenish with some gold. 5 is some blue and gold, and then 4 is just a more warm tone. Then 1 is more of a teal and gold. So I will probably go with number 7, so with that 25%. Normally, once I've done this, I usually try to see what Photoshop does with my picture when I go and press auto color. So when I do that, I can see that it's slightly changing the colors to a little bit of green, and then I go auto contrast. So basically Photoshop wouldn't do too much than what I've already done. So that's that. Then what I'll do is I'll make it into a group, and I'll just drag it and put it here. So basically this is a very fast process that I do with all my pictures, where I don't spend a lot of time and I get similar effect. So I'll go ahead also again and put extra like color, see what they're doing, and so this is basically a breakdown of how I edit my pictures. So now I will show you guys how I put it on my stories. So I'll go ahead and open. I have a folder called Insta Stories. So basically these are all my stories, and I have a template. Let's see, convert working space. Alright, so this is my template. So I'll go ahead and flatten this picture. I can drag and drop. So okay, Control C, and I will go at the bottom of the layer and paste it. I have to resize, of course, to fit. Alright, so this would be a picture with some text on the bottom. So you could choose to put some text on the bottom. Here I actually want to put 2 pictures into my story, so I'm going to take this one out. And I have another one saved where it's right in the middle. Okay, this is probably it. So I want to drag this up here, or yeah, up here. And okay, so so go down and drag this picture down. Let's resize. Okay, so this is not looking very good because you cannot see the snow at the bottom. So I'm gonna drag this a little bit higher and make the whole thing a little bit smaller for the top picture. Okay, or maybe, you know what, this is probably better off as a picture by itself. So what I'm gonna do is, so this picture is not tall enough, sure, but I'm gonna take it up to here, and what I'm gonna do is so I went back to the original photo layer, make a copy, Control J, and I'm just gonna drag this whole thing, make it a little bit bigger. So now if you look on the navigator, you'll see that it actually looks really nice. So let's put some text. Let's just put first train ride from New Jersey. First train ride from New Jersey. I'm gonna get rid of the other text. So I'm gonna drag this into the middle and center it. Okay, so maybe I'll change the font, but for this purpose, for this tutorial, I'll just leave it as this. So that's basically it. I will actually add this whole story story template on a new video, but I haven't fully finished making everything. I'll probably make an app, but at this moment I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it, but I will be adding it for you guys to download, and all of you guys who use Photoshop, you guys can use it. I hope you guys like this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.